Hey, it's Drew Neiser with another Tuesday tip. We just had a really interesting huddle on managing up, like your board and your CEO, and how they sometimes get all up into the details when you really just want to talk about strategy with them. So we're going to have some tips on how to manage up and sideways. First up, Katrina Klier. Katrina, what is your tip?
I think since many of us work in really distributed teams, I have for years, and then with the world as it's been the last few years, reaching out for those regular one-on-ones so that you can form a working connection, but don't just dive right into the task list. Ask them about other facets of their life so that you can find more common ground and just build a connection.
Build a connection, be human. Got it. Okay, Gabi Zijderveld. Gabi, what's your tip?
Yeah, my tip is to really focus at first on establishing trust, especially when you come new into an organization. Spend time with the CEO one-on-one, give them an opportunity to build on what Katrina was saying as well, give them an opportunity to get to know you at a personal level, and spend a lot of time understanding as well what their challenges are, what they're focused on, and how you can help them be successful. And then really get into the domain expertise and establishing that you really are quite knowledgeable on what you're doing and that they've made the right choice in hiring you. But first and foremost, trust.
All right. So we're building a relationship, building trust, and then we're sort of saying, and oh, by the way, we happen to know a lot about marketing, so you can sort of focus on other things. Okay, Jan Deahl. Jan, what is your tip?
Setting a strong strategy up front and debating this strategy with your leadership team. Marketing doesn't know all the answers. Leadership team has strong views and understanding of the business. So debating, refining, agreeing on that top line strategy, and then cascading down.
And what I love and want to emphasize in that tip is you're giving them the opportunity to weigh in, but at the highest level, it's a matter of respecting them and their opinion, but saying, okay, that's the strategy. We're all agreeing on it. Now we're going to get going there. Okay, Julia Goebel. Julia, tell me, what is your tip?
Yeah, start with being insatiably curious about their work, what they're interested in, and finding a personal connection as well. Maybe you both play tennis, maybe you both have children the same age, but find a way to connect so that you have a personal basis when you need to solve the hard problems that inevitably come up.
Nothing like that, right? If you get to know them as a person, you've got a chance of working with them. Okay, Joy Neely. Joy, what is your tip?
Okay, we had a great discussion today. And I think, while it's great to build trust and connections through one-on-ones, we don't click with everyone. And if there's that person that maybe you don't have that instant connection with, maybe talk to one of your colleagues and say, hey, how did you build trust with this individual? Maybe take some of their insights so you can take that relationship the next step further.
Yeah. And it's funny, we did talk about it. And sometimes it's just someone says, hey, that person is an introvert or an extrovert. And being able to understand that equips you to have better conversations. Okay. If you're a B2B CMO who can share, care, and dare with the best of them, check out CMOHuddles.com. I'm Drew Neiser. That's your Tuesday tip. Peace out.